Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Mad Tinker Gaming with me, your host, the Mad Tinker. Tonight is a continuation of the fun I had the other night. I'm going to go back in here and try to do some DD4 and talk with people when they get in here. I'm live tonight. It's the middle of the night for me. I'm trying to get my son to go back to bed. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll wake up, maybe he won't. We'll figure it out. But for everybody that is on here, everybody that sees this, welcome. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you know when I do this again. Give me a thumbs up if you like the content we're putting in here. Oh, yeah, see, I opened up my screen and this is what I've got. This is great. I don't have $50 for this right now. I've got stuff going on in my life. But, you know, if somebody wants to send me $50, I will buy this. Not for this other shit. This is like $3 and what's that? That's probably like $2. You know, this is like nothing. Okay, this right here is nothing. But these are so hard to come by. You know, you're paying what, $1.50 a piece for those maybe in this deal. It's probably worth it. I'll let some more people get in here, see who all's on, and what else can I get into while I'm waiting just a few minutes? I bet I could go do some raiding. How about that? Basic, simple raiding. Oh, we're losing war. I might need to go do some of that too while I'm at it. I will probably not do well in war. Sorry for that, guys. Whoa. I had a chip and it went down the wrong way. Oh my. Bringing tears to my eyes. Let's see here. I think I've got some flare kicking here. Okay. Well, let's see if me killing this light helps. There we go. Oh, much better. Whew. Let's see what we can go do here. I've only got one attack left. And what's up here? Well, I can take that out. That's what I saved these guys for, because they're a quick Emma killer. By the way, because it is early in the morning for me, guys, I'm going to be eating while I'm on here, you know, some cereal, something. I've been hungry all day. But I spent the time pretty much cleaning the house and trying to do some chores. Let's speed this up a little bit. That was a misplay. I thought Emma had already done her thing. Why did I not gain any life off of that? Let's quit this one. I'll do this one again. I misplayed that a whole lot. That the whole key with using them is to wait till Emma does her cleanse, and then you can flip all the buffs. And I didn't do that. But this should be a relatively easy win if I just pay attention to what I'm doing. Alright. Be patient, Travis. Be patient. Oh boy, he cloned Maul. That's not good. Why does this fight seem like it's getting worse every time when you take it on? It's like people just don't want to die. We should have this one under control now. But sometimes these get rough. It's like they just don't. It's like, no, we're not going to die. We'll get down to the little bit of red, and then boom, we'll be back up to full. I think there's still something funny with some of the abilities. Like Emma is just, she's a true goddess in the game. I mean, it's just impossible to kill her one-on-one. She'll just keep healing. I'll just auto that so I can eat some more cereal while I wait. Let's see here. I thought I had music playing. There we go. Now we got some music coming. Five extra points. How you doing, Cappy? Getting on here to have just a nice little chill evening with everybody. I don't know what I want to do. I'm probably going to go back and try to do the next level of DD4 again. Let me see what happens. I don't think I'm going to one-shot all of those, but we'll see. Yep. Just been up all day taking care of Jace, and oh, my poor dog sounds horrible. I put him in his box because Jace is in bed, and If I keep the dog out in the house, he runs all over the place and keeps Jace awake. So I've got to put him in his crate, but he whines. So I'm thinking about letting him outside just for a bit. Maybe give him a treat or something. I think I still have like a couple of slices of pepperoni pizza left. I think he might enjoy that. Let's see here. I'll go over here on Blitz a little bit. It's a new raid up, might as well. Get started on it anyway, right? I need some ideas, guys. I know Marvel Strike Force is kind of blah right now. I mean, I still love the game. I enjoy the game, but what is it that people want to see? What do people want to do? I mean, everything's just auto button now. It's like click, like this right here. Just click the battle and it simulates it. You know, back in the old days, it's like, I mean, I remember like Guardians of the Galaxy coming out. Man, it was great. You had to, it was a chain. You followed the progression, and they threw up a raid, and you did the raids, and eventually you unlocked the characters because you got enough shards to unlock the characters. Now it's all about, if you can buy it, you can have it, and you know, if not, it's the raid system has made it harder for you to acquire enough shards to be effective if you do the raids. Like, I remember getting Thanos to 7 stars after like 3 cycles of his raid. Now I don't think you can do that with any of these characters. I mean, I guess he was kind of like the legendary before the legendaries. You know how you go through each of the 7 stages of it? But he wasn't classified as a legendary. Alright, I'm going to go let the dog out because he's whining, and if I keep him whining, he's going to better graphics and lesser cash. Yeah, I wish. I just wish they'd get the bugs worked out of it. I hate when you do a update and then you can't even type to your friends in the chat. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to go to scene 2 here and... Alright. Woof woof. Oh yeah, he's in the backdrop. He makes that noise. He keeps the boy awake. Keeps me awake too, but... Okay, I've been fiending for some cereal today, apparently. It's like that late night bowl to just help you relax and fill your belly up before you go to sleep. Yeah, the dog is my friend. I mean, I love him to death, but I'm I've got a lot on my plate right now. I've thought about trying to find him another home, just because I'm gonna have to divulge way more time to my son, and I'm between work and dealing with him. I hate doing it because I love my dog, but he's not getting what he needs from me, and I feel bad. Hey, Bahi. Oh yeah, cereal is the munchie meal. I hate eating in front of everybody. I feel like I'm gonna get stuff stuck in my beard. Just I'll turn to the camera and there'll just be a big glob of like Fiber One cereal or something stuck in my little beard. And I was gonna get on last night to do some of this stuff, but I started watching a Netflix show last night. I didn't. I'd watched the first season of it, and it was kind of humorous. I mean, I found myself laughing. It was at Too Hot to Handle, about a bunch of sexed up hot people stuck on a beach, and with all these women, and they're I guess they're players. They send in these advertisements that we're gonna be players, and they're there to just party and get it on, right? It's like a Oasis retreat for, I don't know, just wild young people. And then they say you can't have sex or you lose money. And I thought it's hilarious. It's like these guys get there thinking it's going to be a whole party scenario, and then after that, it's they give you 100,000 to start with, and every time you kiss somebody, it's like you lose 3,000. Heavy petting is like 5,000. So you know what I mean. The pot got really low for this group. They managed to earn some of it back there at the end, but it's fun. I laughed, and then you get to see some of them actually grow as people. So I hope they did pretty good in it. But I ended up binge watching like the whole season, the whole thing. It was crazy. By the way, I need to get like Pepsi Zero to sponsor me. If anybody knows anybody at Pepsi Zero, have them shoot me a message. I would love to sponsor Pepsi Zero. Yeah, it's funny as hell, man. I don't get why it's so funny, but I laughed. There are these guys that are just so frustrating, and then these girls that get brought in like halfway through, they're there just to be trouble, and they know that that's why they're there. They don't expect to win. They come in the last like 5 days of the retreat, and they're like, "Yeah, we're here to get all your money gone." Anybody got a good little secret team that I could try out? I kind of want to replace this one because I already just put together the whole Infinity Watch team and moved them up in the offensive cycle. Let's claim all these rewards. Get that gold. Yeah, I'm still very disappointed. Gold is the main chokehold in this game. You'd think with people complaining about it for, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe somebody would have thought, hey, maybe the initial stuff where you go in and you get 1,000 gold when you do a campaign might not be, viable anymore. We might need to upgrade. Look at that, 15,000 gold for doing a Doom raid. I mean, it should be at least like twice that. I mean, when it takes 2 million to take a character from 75 to 80, I mean, what are we going to do with 15.7k? I mean, it slowly builds. I get that, but it takes forever. And I understand that they still want to sell gold. I mean, the company wants to make money. But I mean, if you just go in and double every gold amount that's in the game on each one of these stages right now, and it would make it more viable and more friendly for the players. Did y'all see that nice big fat offer? $50 to get like, what is it? 45 gold shards? Is it 45 gold shards or 35 gold shards? Okay, they're all 7 stars, so I don't have to do anything. I like when you can go do that and it just brings up everything and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's good to see people still kind of remember me and want to come back. Maybe I'll find a beautiful young woman that plays Marvel Strike Force. Okay, maybe not young. I don't need young. My wife was young. I need like 30 plus that would still find I don't know, moderate white male guy attractive. I mean, I'm old. I'm not young by any means. I still dress like I'm young. I still feel young. I still try to generate the energy that I'm a young person. But, it'd be nice. Need somebody that looks like Scarlett Jo here. I would, I actually probably would like to meet a nice redheaded girl. I have been with several women that were like brunettes or blondes, but they dyed their hair red, and I love that look. It's just amazing. Now, if I could just find a natural redhead, it'd probably be absolutely great. Find me a true Irish lass. Red hair, green eyes, little freckles. I'm just cleaning up right now, guys. Just trying to do this stuff, and then I'll probably hit Dark Dimension 4 here in a minute. Let's see here. Alright, let's see if I can take Doom up even one more level. Going a little level at a time. A level at a time. That's how I'm having to do it. How's everybody else doing on the gold? You're having net problems, Warlord. Uh-oh. I typed that one in. I don't think I can say that. People might not read the content here, but I think that's a little funny. Alright. Who should I try to focus on? I know I need to get Doom as ISOs, because my tech looks really horrible. If you look at my Doom builds are just unbearably bad. Wow, do I have green in my face? Because my hand just kind of vanished into the green screen. Everybody think they're going to be able to clear all the milestones? Well, I also need to come up with some kind of creative challenges. I don't know what I want to do, though. Did my face just cut out? Okay, there it goes. The camera finally was like, oh, I'll work with you now. I looked funky. It was like half my face disappeared.
Our show takes on the messy world of news and internet fights to find out what's real, what's not, and what's somewhere in between. And this season, our show is all about the coronavirus. We're answering questions like, should we be wearing homemade masks, like from t-shirts?
All of those properties that we like in our t-shirt make them problematic to use as a mask.
Wow, really?
Listen for free on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Just search for Science VS.
I like how you put that. I guess I'm going to have to start paying for like Spotify Plus to get rid of all those little advertisements. It's splendid. Yeah, I'm not like green faced. Like half my face disappeared. I was like, I know I'm not Kermit the Frog. "19 seconds to go." Everybody building up the PIM tech so that they can finish out their Adam Warlock. I'm not sure if that was the best way to spend or not. When I looked at the offer, just going to be honest, when I was looking at the offers over here, like that one right there, I think is actually going to be useful. 50 silver promos for $14.99, that's not too bad. But these, the $14.99 ones for 2 of these, so you're getting 2 orbs for that. And let's say you bought all 3 of them or whatever. So that's $45. Right? Well, if you go over here to the power cores, right? So you put $50 in it, 4,130 power cores. And you get to go in and just refresh. And right now, with double the cores, double the energy, double all that stuff involved, it seems like that would be the better bet to go. You could go in and do a bunch of these. Right here, go in and do a bunch of your, let's say you want to upgrade players, just go right here and go in and you could refresh, find whatever you wanted. I mean, eventually you get through the cores, but you're getting a lot of extra right now. I mean, double this stuff, double these drops, gear. So I mean, you're getting 4,000 instead of 2,000 per drop right now. Spinning the cores right now seems to be the better bet after this update's happened. So I mean, some of the stuff's just, it's good, but I was trying to figure out what would be the best way to spin, and if I get close and I've got some extra money floating around somewhere, I might buy those. But like, as far as offers go, what do you think? Why is this $50? Anybody know? I mean, other than corporate greed. She's what, a 45 unlock? You know, that used to be like a $25 offer. And this would be like $15.99 or $14.99. You might only get like 8K of each of them, though. I mean, I guess they're trying to put the money worth into it, but every offer for any character has been $50 nowadays. I'm about tired of that. It's just a straight money grab at this point, and it's blatantly obvious to see that. I mean, when you're looking at it, she's going to be an okay character, but she's not going to be super great. I don't. And what are they going to do when we run into a Silver Surfer or a Kestrel? When once people realize, oh, it's really good, then this is going to go from $50 to $100 for 50 shards or whatever it is. I mean, it seems ridiculous that they want to charge that much for it. I can't afford that kind of stuff right now. I wish I could. I need to find some rich friends to just send me Google Play cards. I wouldn't spend on her. Like, this is my thought on it, right? Out of your 3 cards, they're all, I think they're, Maria Hill's the only one that's going to be one that you would probably have to spend on to get her to unlock. The rest of them are 45 shard unlocks, right? So if they're a 45 shard unlock, you can get it through any of the events that are going to be coming up. Okay? She's going to have the Super Spy Orb available here coming soon. I mean, you can get it with, I mean, I would rather buy this right here, spend $50 to get these shards right here, and just get a couple of the Super Spy stuffs, because then I'm going to get these right here are the more important things in the game right now. And then when you go over here to your events, you know this is going to be coming soon, conspiracy theories, right? And it's going to be the basic, it just takes, you'll get almost enough just running the basic requirements to unlock her. So why run that risk? I mean, my luck when I open the orbs, it's like, oh, you got 6, you got 8, you got 120, and then the rest are 6s and 8s. So I still only end up with like a 3-star character, maybe 4 if I'm really, really lucky. And I'll have to buy both packets or whatever it is when they first come out to get to a 4-star. You know, $100 to get to a 4-star character is a lot. In this case, $50 to unlock it and maybe get that. Yeah. When I was looking at those offers, the one with the gold is definitely, the gold star is just a whole lot better off. A lot of people are playing super hard too here. I just want to get to this one right here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the rest of these are really good. I would like to get all of them. And there's still 7 days, so I'm pretty sure I can pace it to do that. Just, it's... That's a lot. But if I just keep going along the path, I'll get there eventually. Just go in and blitz and do what you gotta do. But all these little 45 shard unlocks, I wouldn't spend money on that. Especially considering I think Maria Hill might be a good add-in to the shield ability. You know, I mean, her kit looked okay. Be able to run her and Coulson and Fury. You know, throw in Captain America and Black Widow. I mean, throw in whoever you want. But, you know, put Kestrel in there with them. They'll be a solid war D, probably. I mean, Kestrel adds a whole lot to war defense with that group. What's this new one we've got up here? Let's see what we got. So what do you think of these new mini, what do I want to call these? I guess the mini challenges, right? Do you think they're worth it? Do you think that they're okay to have? I mean, it's building based off of, I guess, the required groups for your Doom raids, so it would be nice if in these minis, when you're doing it, you're getting shards, like specific shards. There we go. There was that milk right in the beard. But yeah, I think these three characters are ones that are bypassable between Maria Hill and Carter. I don't see them. I don't see them being needed. You know, you might be able to get a quick fit in, but I'm just based off of what I've seen, I don't think they're anything anybody's going to super need. And you can go through and just go through the events and you'll be able to rack them up. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, you have to have them all at 5 ISOs to get to the final one. And the rewards are mediocre still. I mean, they're not bad, I don't guess. They're just, it's like adding in a little extra here. Giving you a little extra padding if you spend a whole lot to get your ISOs up. What's the Sith Star? I don't get that. I'm still mad at the loss of progress. I'm still, yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but when you're running Doom at 30% and then all of a sudden you can't run Doom at 30%. I mean, our group's pretty good, I think. AUCC is really good. Just not everybody's a spender. Not everybody wants to sink money into stupid stuff that used to be what I would consider gamer friendly. That's the only thing that I really complain about. I don't like the lack of progress when you lose something you were doing. You know, make it to where if you want to do the slide mechanic on it, yeah, but just put the basic one in and whatever. And then if you want to gain the blue shards, you have to do the slide mechanic. And then make it to where you have to have your progression on. tank is off the board. This stuff doesn't really seem very complicated. Poor little yo-yo's just left to sit there. Alright, now we've got some good stuff going. Take out this medic. I don't want him healing. You know, I am talking about, taking these guys out like it's not almost one shots on all of them. I feel kind of bad when you go in here with T15 almost 5'd out. And the thing is, when they know they've got you right now at having to buy these ISOs to get into the gear and content you were already running beforehand, it's shutting it down. I mean, they're just going to do it for the next thing. I mean, that's what'll happen. The next big event, it'll be like, oh, well, we're going to require you to have blue ISO 5s. And they're going to make you pay to do that. And I think that is exceptionally bad for the community. Alright, what do you think of the Web of Spies events? 9 days, guys. 9 days till I hit 1,200. 1,200 days logged in. That's freaking forever. But, this right here has been very interesting. I like this, where you're getting your gold promotion credits at the end. I really wish I could afford to buy that other one, because I'm so close. This is going to give me 126, right? And that would put me right over. I did manage to get my Black Widow costume today. Where is she at? It's nice that I didn't think it was going to be that different, but I mean, when you look at them in comparison, the hair on this one is not as flourished. I mean, it's good. This is classic look, classic cut. But then you go here and it's got a little bit more red, a little bit more curls. It looks like it's when I look at it, what I envision, you remember the old like G.I. Joe toys? Like this would be a plastic G.I. Joe toy. And I've got several characters that I could 7-star out. Just gold. I'm having to cut that out to try to keep up with the Infinity Watch.
National Insurance joins us commute already in progress.
Buckle up. Why are you in my car? Just drive. Hey, how do you know if your insurance is good enough?
Warlord, did you ever get your internet fixed?
Who are you? Relax. American National gives you real rewards like fresh start discounts, custom equipment coverage, and up to 25% cash back. Wow. Sign me up. Okay, but part first?
Find your local agent today at AmericanNational.com. Products and services may not be available in all states. Terms, conditions, and eligibility requirements will apply. Products underwritten by the state.
Oh no, there goes my dog barking. Must be some crazy guy walking down the road right now in the middle of the night. Alright, I will be right back. I'm doing okay with my Infinity Watch, I think. I mean, I could use some more stars, but I'm not doing bad. My Moon Dragon's pretty low on stars, but she is a 6 red, so that helps. But I think if you focus on these guys right here, you'll be okay. I've taken them all up to level 80. These guys are coming up to level 80, but I mean, that's 2, 4, that's almost 8 million gold I need to get these two guys up to level 80. And I'm working on Warlock's ISOs, so he'll be at least 4. Oh, can I get them all? Nope, because that algorithm's going to jack me right here at the end. Be like, oh, you're down to 2 you need? Spin some more cores. There we go. The sad part is I don't believe there's a cosmic node in the Doom Raids, is there? It's just what? Bio, skill, mystic, mutant, and tech. And these are all like there's one in each category, I believe. No, there's 2 skill. Attack, bio, and skill. I mean, So, yeah, I'd like to get 2 extra stars on Phyla. I think that'd be great. I'm getting close on that one. Still a good ways away from getting her to a 5. My Gamora? Yeah. I'll work on hers later too, but Phyla was the closest to a 5. Ironically enough. I got her and I just had so much stuff in bio that had been sitting around. It was like boom, 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 boom. Alright, striker. We're good. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to put that in. My Axemen, I've not focused on my Axemen. I know everybody's like, oh, that's the best raid team in the game right now. But I get through everything with symbiotes. So, how I play the game is a little different. Alright, I get that. I know what the best ones are out right now. And, you know, you want them to go through the Doom raid. But I think Infinity Watch is the better overall team. So for me to get that, I needed to focus on X Factor. So that's where all my mutant stuff went. And I think X Factor is a decent team. It's a good offensive unit. It's a good war team. You mix it with Zemo and it goes crazy, right? But I didn't want to divulge too much into Axemen when I'm already running this stuff with symbiotes. The only thing Axemen does is add to Doom raids, which I'm not in Doom raids right now, so I didn't need to focus that hard on it. Now, it will be interesting to see on my end because I'm syncing stuff into X Factor to where eventually I can have a full T5'd out a full T5'd out Infinity Watch, right? And then I would have X Factor and Infinity Watch. Will they overshadow having Axemen? That's my big question. I don't know. But I also know that about the time I would sync stuff into Axemen, there'll be another group come out that's better. So it's kind of a catch-22. I try to cut a bunch of excess out. Because you only have so many resources, so that's the point. When you know Infinity Watch is coming, or you've got rumors of Infinity Watch coming, and you know that Adam Warlock's going to be your key guy, why do I need to sync stuff into the Axemen when I know I'm going to need X Factor? So, I'm losing out in one aspect, but I'm gaining in another. And since I'm not running Doom raids, I don't feel super bad about it. Once we get a little further into Doom or start doing Doom again, then I'll go back and try to work them up because they're going to have to be 5 ISO to do anything. And I don't think my Axeman is very good. I mean, none of them are super high. I just haven't invested in it. And I mean, it's sad. I mean, you can look at it and tell. But see, I think by the time I sink into the main 3, the Trinity 3 here, by then they'll come out with something that just, they'll add Richter in or something for X Factor, and then it will be the new raid team. I think they're leveling it out to where one's going to top the other every so often, and then they'll come back and add a couple more characters in for the other batch to make it jump ahead of that one. And then you're stuck. Which one do you really want? So, just pick one, I guess. But this right here is what people want when they want to run Doom. But I think Infinity Watch and building up the Infinity Watch Arena team and war aspect is just better. I mean, I'm not using Axemen in anything other than if I ran Doom, right? So then I would be sinking resources into something that I don't think is going to be super viable. And that's an odd opinion. I get that. Most people are like, oh, I don't agree with you at all. I think this might be a purchasable piece. That 3,000 energy. Which team? X-Men? I mean, I do plan on getting them up to like 75 T14s. But, I mean, I don't know if I want to put more than that on it. I mean, other than having to dump ISO 5 on them to get them to run in Doom. I don't know. And I think I could still get enough of it. Like, if I look at my mutants in Doom instead of having that. I think if I just take my long shot and my shatter star right here, and I take them up to 80 and gear them out, they're already at ISO 5. ISO 5, and I've got Sinister and Emma. Then I could pick literally any other mutant. I'm probably going to go with Jubilee right here and ISO 5 her, and then be able to run it. It might be slow, it might not be great, but I should be able to get in. Yeah, the Astonishing X-Men is good. It can kill other big teams in the meta, but I'm trying to control the resources, man. There's not enough resources to go around for 13 different mutant teams. And I feel bad because you already sunk a lot into just X-Men or Uncanny X-Men, whatever you want to call them. And now you have X-Force, X-Factor, Astonishing X-Men, and it's just too many mutants. And then on top of it, you've got the alternate side. You've got the Brotherhood, and you've got the Marauders. So, I mean, there's like 6 or 7 teams that are mutant based in the game, and I don't have the resources for all of it. I wish I was a billionaire or something, or even win the lottery. Then I'd just sink a bunch into the game and top out and sit around all day and play. But yeah, I do like the Astonishing X-Men. My favorite character from the Astonishing X-Men is this guy right here. I love this character. You know, the problem is he's not amazing in it. You know, when I saw his kit, I thought he would be more of the key factor in it because of the slows. Right? This guy's putting up so many slows and gets extra attacks. And stuns. I mean, slows and stuns from him. I thought he would be more of the key component. And then he does barrier and slows. I felt like he was going to be more of a key part than what he is. Yeah, I mean, Jubilee is the amazing part of it, but I felt Iceman was going to be that crippling guy. I think Bishop, and I was thinking Jubilee, Iceman, and Beast were going to be the key trinity to get the slows, to get everything down. And yeah, you were going to need the damage factor brought in from Bishop, but he wouldn't have to be your focal point. You know what I mean? I just figured Jubilee and Iceman were going to stall everybody solo and get extra attacks in, and it was just going to go nuts from there. I don't know. Do you like this look better for him, or do you like the ice look? I kind of like the ice look, but since I got that outfit, I put it on. I don't know. What do y'all think? Human or ice? Where are the 6 orbs at? Wow, I've got T15 armory orbs. I didn't know I had those. You know, I hear people talking about it, and it's just like, oh, him and You like the ice look better? I do too. It's like I worked to get that, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll put the ice look back on. I do like the ice look better. I mean, I just think it looks cooler. I wish his pants were like this buckle from the belt down, like the white with the ice blue. I think that would look better than the bare feet in this. I don't like the dark look of the pants. They should have been different. Alright. Let's get in here. We're going to hit some nice dark dimension. Alright, I stopped at the legendary Cosmic the last time. So let's see what we've got in here. Alright, initially, I believe what I had was Thanos. I was using Silver Surfer. I had Minerva.
For months, we've been covering this pandemic every step of the way.
This was my initial build.
About how political this has all gotten.
But now, who do you think I should take out to maybe run Kestrel in it?
I mean, you need everything to happen perfectly.
I think the Minerva Hela combo is great if you get it put off.
Tap now to listen on Spotify. Back to you soon.
I like that. I like the little frozen ice sickle guy. We're going to try this right here. Shoot, I almost have enough if I could get one more guy up there to T15 to have two teams to run in this. Let's see how far we get using Kestrel in this one. See if she can delete some characters and help get my stuff going a little better. Now this batch is the one that I absolutely hate. Namor kills you rough. Trying to get rid of Strife, and I want to get rid of Blob, I think, next, just to get rid of the taunts. Really? She missed? Oh yeah, she was blinded. Damn you, Emma. Let's back out of that. We'll try that again. I was not paying any attention. You would have went with Proxima versus Kestrel? Or you would have went with removing Proxima? This is technically not a true one-shot now. I had to back out because I misplayed right off the bat. I mean, already starting out with ability block on my Thanos. Now everybody's blinded, of course. So just use the basic attacks. These Namor are no joke, though. Namor just... There goes my Minerva. I don't know what I could do to make Minerva better off than what this is. I don't know if there's any kind of team selection I have that I could do different. Maybe if I can at least get through this first Emma, that won't be too bad. Alright, one Emma down. Since he's already got vulnerable on him, let's go ahead and start pounding on this guy over here. Alright, so in this node, this girl right here, X23, is definitely the biggest pain in the butt. But it's going to be difficult without everybody here to get her killed before the Hulk starts taunting. Where would you have put Minnie? I think maybe if I do this again, I'll try to put Thanos at the far end and leave Kestrel kind of behind him so he can feed her the energy if somebody dies. Surfer in the middle, Minerva back here in the back, and then of course whoever else I can fit into the mix. Okay, we are going to try something here. This is going to be a little bit odd. We're going to try this right here. See if Phyla-Vell, Gamora, and Nebula can get some extra oomph. See, I'm thinking bringing a full Infinity Watch team in here in this Cosmic would be amazing. We'll have to check and see what damage differential there is between this and the other goodies going on. Now with no taunts, we just hit Doctor Strange up, so we don't get to flip all of her stuff. Take out Domino, so then we can work on the Deadpools. Got all these death proofs all around this. This looks to be a pretty sweet little setup right here. Okay, so let's take out some bad guys here. This might be the better way to go. I mean, everybody's still at full health. Getting multiple attacks at a time. I would open the T14s. The T14s don't give you... If you were doing T15s, those are the more important ones. They're going to give you the T15 gear. I mean, if you want to hold on to them to save them for like some weird event, but I don't think the armory orbs have ever counted anything because they're new. So I would go ahead and just open them. If it's an armory orb, just open it. It's not like it's the special yellow gear orbs or whatever from before. I like doing it because it does give you a lot of ABCs. I mean, ABCs are big. Everybody needs ABCs. Okay, having those three characters right there is just crazy. I kind of believe Thanos isn't super needed, and I might have to move these around just a little bit. I think I kind of want to... put Thanos on the end here so he just feeds Surfer, because I don't see him having a need to feed into Nebula. That way if anything dies, it's just feeding right into Surfer. I mean, having him in the middle, he did feed into her. I don't... You know, it's different than back in the day when it's like, oh, open all of these blue orbs or the purple orbs or the orange orbs, but now it's T15 orbs and not just orange orbs. You can save the basic orange orbs from your raids, but open the T14s and T15s. You're going to get a ton of ABCs with that many of them. I mean, that's going to help a lot. Okay, I want to get rid of Rocket Raccoon because the AoE is going to be crazy, and I want to get rid of... I want to get rid of Vision. Alright, there's an ability block on rockets, that's good. Let's start focusing on getting rid of the Vision. I need to get a bigger Phyla. For sure. Once Rocket goes down, I think Venom's the next target. I think the bleed should take Rocket out. If I can get Venom gone. What's up, Almighty Swolds? I'm trying to test some stuff out when I'm running DD4. This is the third run. Checking some peeps out, seeing what goes on, and so far I'm really impressed with the Infinity Watch, the 3 that I've got to 15 right now. They are slaying the hell out of this Cosmic. It's rolling pretty good. If I could get some more stars on Phyla, this would be absolutely devastating. She's a little on the weak side as far as life goes, but I mean, she's doing the job. It's been good, Swell. It's been good. I've been just taking it one day at a time, man. The divorce gets finalized on the 5th, and then I get to go back to being single father for life. I like to target the healers, the speed ups, and the guys that are going to take away my stuff. Like Hawkeye over here, he's that hidden danger in this group. Have you gone through Dark Dimension 4 with the full run of Infinity Watch yet, Swole? Oh, there goes my Phyla. I think I've got 4 reds for Phyla. I wish I had more. No, divorce is still responsibility. You know, my wife gets the freedom aspect, I believe. I'm still going to be a responsible adult. Spend time with my son. I mean, I've got him. He's going to have full custody. And I think it's good for him. He's opened up a lot more here recently, so it's good. So you've one-shotted all the nodes now? I one-shotted the 3 nodes before this. But I'm just testing things out. I like this Infinity Watch. It's really strong. Are they what you use to one-shot it all with DD4? Yeah, well, I wanted kids. I think, you know, it was harder on her than it will be on me. And I want to keep my son around. Besides, she wants to join the military, so she wouldn't be able to be around much anyway. I try. I wish I could do more. I've been off work for a week because we were shut down, so money's going to get tight here, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to be trying. I mean, right now I've had him for a week, so it's been really nice. Gotta go get bigger. Gotta get swole, huh? Swole. Gonna swell up, be huge, right? I missed my streams too. I'm just now trying to get back and having fun. I know you've been playing the Marvel Revolution, right? What do you think of it so far? I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to get on there right now. I'm going to start when everybody else gets the chance to. And I will probably stream some of it. But I've missed you guys. I mean, I get to see you in game sometimes, but it's a little different when I get to stream. Thank you, Swole. Missed you guys too. Hey, share me around. Share the love. The more people that come, more people that watch, more people to chill with. I do enjoy chilling. I kind of think I need to get Moon Dragon up. I think the Moon Dragon heals are what I'm missing. Go ahead and try to get rid of this Colossus. I don't like the extra taunts. By the way, if you are new to the channel or you bring some friends in, you know, hey, if you're new here watching me do this stuff, I'm testing right now. This is one of the harder nodes for me when I first went through and did this one. The cosmic nodes were just kind of eh. So I'm hoping I'm doing a little better here. I'm going to get through at least 2 of the nodes tonight. I don't know if I'll start the 3rd node, but we'll see. It takes a lot of patience to go through these nodes, and I know it gets boring watching somebody else play these nodes. And then everybody that does scrutinizes it pretty hard. So your Human Torch. His damage is just crazy in this stuff, so we're going to try to take him out quick. Alright, that's 1 down. Now let's try to work on some of these visions. I don't like the ability blocks they put up. When they can keep me from doing something, I don't like it. That's getting awfully close. Uh-oh. My mouse died. There we go. Is the music still doing well on here? I know it's kind of boring. It's non-copyright sound stuff, but I'm hoping that just by using Spotify's non-copyright sound stuff that it gets to stay up. It doesn't get like targeted as a, oh, you're violating our policies. So it looks like with the Infinity Watch, this is just going to be an easy, quick run. If you don't have Adam Warlock, I would suggest the Silver Surfer. I would suggest Kestrel. I don't know if Doom would work in here or not. Possibly. There's 2 nodes down. These weren't straight one-shots, but let's see what else I've got. I think I'm out right now I would have to heal Philaville back up, and I don't have enough charges for that. I like having Thanos out here to, I guess, to taunt at the end. But maybe Surfer at the end and Kestrel back here in the back. I don't know. What do y'all think? Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't buy anything. I've got 1,000 gold. I did not realize I didn't have any gold. So, let's see here. I'm going to shut this one down for a while. Because I'm not going to stop the live stream. I'm just going to find something else to watch here. Let's see here. We're going to try this right here. Alright, this game is X-Hero Idle Adventure, or Idle Avengers. Now, I don't know if anybody likes this, but I mean, since I've ran out of stuff to do really right there, I'm going to continue on tonight. I'm going to play some of this. This is it's a different kind of game. It's still a collector game, but it's just, I mean, it's a build. You can pay to play to win it too, but I'll probably go back here in a minute. But I mean, you rack up multiple characters here, and then you level them up by catching other characters. You'd go here to the home screen, go to this Lab of Awakening, and as you build characters, let's say I like to use the nature guys a lot, right? So I have to get 2 more purple versions of them, and then anything red, and I can take them into like a superior level again. But I mean, you start out pretty basic, just blues. So I need a bunch of extra blues to get him to like a blue plus, and then 2 blue pluses gets him to purple. So I mean, it's not a bad game. I've been remiss. It's just something I added in to play while I was waiting. Like Swole was playing AFK Arena, and I found this one, so I started playing this one. This is Idle Avengers, or Idle X Avengers, I believe. Let's set this battle up. See if we can take these guys out. I just got back on here today working on these, and I leveled a couple of the characters up, put some different gear on them that I'd been setting on for a while, and it's done pretty good. You cannot tell me that that character that they're fighting against doesn't look like a dead rip-off of the Iron Giant. I mean, that's Iron Giant material. I like this art style. I don't know. It's still a turn-based game, but it's just literally, it's away from keys. You don't have to do anything. You just click battle once and the game does it. So, I mean, it's cool. I can sit here and talk and BS and I don't have to do anything. I know I did dabble a little with AFK Arena. I like it, but I saw this one and I like the art style in it a little better for me. So this is something if y'all are just sitting around doing nothing important, maybe you want to get interested in this. I've also seen an advertisement for that Warhammer 40k Lost Crusade. I've put it on here. I haven't opened it up yet, so I might dabble in that a little bit as well. I need some good ideas. I think I'm going to do some Steam stuff too. Because this is Mad Tinker Gaming, it's not Mad Tinker MSF. Even though I do like MSF and I've played it for, well, almost 1,200 days, so 3 years. I need to do something different too. I need to break down and do different things. You know, people are going to get bored watching me run DD4, and, you know, you can't get into Doom anymore, so... it's one of those things. I want to branch out. I want to do things a little different. And I know y'all support me, so it's cool. I like having a global that's in here and likes to do things. I'm just giving a little bit of... I mean, the special effects on these are pretty cool. It's the same effects over and over again. But, I mean, it's just like climbing a ladder, like playing Candy Crush or something. But so far, I've not spent any money on this game. So, I'm very happy with that. I've thought about it. There are some times when I've wanted to. You know, but I was like, no, I've already got too much invested in Marvel Strike Force. So, this really is just a free-to-play pastime, free-to-play hobby on the side. I downloaded this through BlueStacks on my computer, so while I'm sitting here, when I run out of stuff to do on Marvel Strike Force, I can always come here and do this. I'm going to try to get this final one out of this thing done, and yeah, this is super relaxing. It's pretty well colored, well lit. You've got a home area here, which lets you come in, and you know, there's a little shopping area for your different stuff. Like, you can buy these gems, but you earn gold in game. But I mean, the gems are where most of it's at. But I mean, you can buy stuff with the gold relatively easily. The red gear's the higher end level. As far as I know, there might be silver gear after this. I don't know. Like I said, I've played this maybe a month or two total. Just bullshitting, and I mean, you gain really quick up front, and then you hit a wall like every game does, and then you kind of stall out. And if you're not paying to play, this is just really just sit back and chill. And I was in different alliances, and then I would quit for like a week or 2 weeks, you know, just didn't feel like doing it. When I come back, I wouldn't be in that alliance anymore, and it wouldn't really make a difference to me, because I can just click join a new one, and that's what I did today. So, right here, the Union is what they call it. I just clicked one, and then boom, I'm in here, and I can do whatever. I mean, I'm already up at the second spot for damage. This right here, I guess, is their equivalent of doing a raid. It's just one boss. Well, hell, I guess I killed the last one off, so now they've got this new character up here, but I don't have any energy. So, we'll have to wait. What's the Union tag? Some of this stuff is new. Let's try to top this off. Alright, so now my Ranger stuff is all maxed out, so all my Ranger damage. Which I love this tree guy. He reminds me of like Lord of the Rings stuff, so it's pretty chill. I want to get my tanks up. And if I could join a different union, I would. Like I said, I just clicked on some random union today, and I mean, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people in this one. Like, there's only 4 that look like they're active. So I mean, I might swap to a different one later. have to wait 18 hours. Oh, I guess I have to wait 18 hours before I can join something else. Yeah, but this game, it's really relaxed. It's really chill. You just advance. It's literally sitting around playing Candy Crush Saga, but with kind of cool looking stuff. And I like the characters in this one. Some of them remind me like half and half of like Marvel characters. Like if I go over here and click on these, like some of these tech guys, like this guy, you can't tell me that he doesn't remind you of like the Silver Surfer, right? I mean, that's a classic looking hero there. The little mini animations are pretty cool on it. It's just chill. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's going to be kind of boring, but I mean, it's still nice. Is that the big one I've got? No, here's the bigger one. I mean, these guys are pretty relaxed. And I mean, like I said, I've got blue gear on this guy. This stuff that I normally just scrap. No, I don't want the red gear on this guy. We'll just stick this stuff on him. But I mean, that guy reminds me of the Silver Surfer. There's another one in here. This reminds me of like Gorilla Grodd from Flash. But he's got like, I don't know if that's somebody inside of him, like controlling him, or if that's just like a robotic thing, and this is supposed to be some big, huge robot gorilla armor. I mean, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but he kind of reminds me of Grodd, but a human inside of him. It's kind of weird. Like a mech, I guess. Old school Falcon, but female. I mean, the artwork in this stuff is pretty cool. I like this one. This is Ghost Rider incarnate right here. I think these guys took stuff from Marvel and kind of incorporated it. You got a Phoenix lookalike. You know? Actually, I need to equip her again. I didn't mean to hit the unequip button. That was my bad. Let me go back in here and re-equip her gear. There are a lot of cool ones. And then you've got gods, like you've got Anubis. I mean, I love the game's pretty cool. Poseidon, or no, this is Zeus. There is a Poseidon, but I clicked on the wrong one. You know, and you just earn them as you go up. This is supposed to be the Storm character here, but blue skinned. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's just big old Black Knight character. Oh. I mean, I'm liking this game. It's pretty good. It's chill. Let's see if I can get out of here now. Uh-oh. Exit the full screen here. But it's X-Hero Idol Avengers, so if you're interested in that game, you can check that out. I've got like the Disney Arena, DC Legends. DC Legends is just like the Marvel Strike Force game, but I mean, it's based around DC. I like this loading screen. This is pretty cool. I don't think it's I feel bad that they overshadowed releasing Infinity Watch with this, but I also get that they're trying to promote Black Widow. But come on, man, that Infinity Watch cutscene was really cool. And since it's the biggest thing in the game right now, kind of feel, Not as many people out today, huh? But then again, it is Thursday. Do any of y'all actually do a lot of YouTubing? I'm trying to figure out. I set up a Patreon, a patron account, so that if somebody does like what I'm doing and decides that they want to help support me, thank you if you do. If you don't, not a big deal. But is that the best way to go? I mean, I've heard of Subscribestar, I've heard of other things, but I don't know what you have to have before that actually kicks in. I know I don't get anything from YouTube until I get like 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, it's a blue storm. Remind me of a Kree version of Storm. I'm going to say now that we've got these people in here in ACC, we have been hitting the Advance the Alliance more often. Let's check out Global. Let's see. That's a good question. What does your aim have to be to get through the Doom?
You're never gonna make it. You're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, and you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible.
My aim are all level 60 that I used. Tier 9. Tier 10. Okay, so he was asking what do you have to do to get through the Doom chapters. So my aim are all like 9 and 10, so they weren't really needed. But she's T14, level 75. I don't think she was there when I did it. I think she was like tier 12 or 13. We'll double check. What teams could he use? This is the one where he's talking about, right? Sorry, 2-1. You could use mercs too. And let's see here. What was that total count? They're all at what is it? They weren't very high. 35. So we'll say 40ish across the board, right? About 200k. We'll say 200 to 220k. I think that's about right. I need to get the 7th star on my Kestrel. She's 7 red. 7 red. I pulled her. It's a godsend. $145K. Whew. I like my Kestrel. Kestrel's a boss. I think I've got her maxed out everywhere. Yeah, I need to get blue. I need to do Doom so I can get some blue and throw on her. Some blue ISO.
University of Phoenix is awarding up to $1 million in new scholarships this month. If you've been waiting for an opportunity to go back to school, it's time to stop waiting. See what scholarship you may qualify for at phoenix.edu.
Yeah, I'm dabbing hard with her, man. Flexing the dab muscles. There we go. Just for you, Cappy. I love ice cream. How is everybody in our global day? Yeah, man, I'm just... Look, I pulled her as a 7 red, and I'm like, great, now I have to invest in this. This is like, I pulled maybe 2 7 reds. I pulled like Drax and her. And that's it, I think, as far as pulled 7 reds. So, I mean, I pulled several 6 reds, but, I mean, that's crazy. I see you, sir. Yeah, Chris Farley was pretty good. Sorry, I got a text. I was just looking at that for a minute. My bad. J. Fred. I'm like, he said a snazzy outfit, and I was like, "Are you watching the stream? Because it's really just pajamas and a hat." I like answering questions. Anybody else have any questions? I mean, I don't know how many people are still watching. Hold on. Oh, I got 3 concurrent viewers right now. Yay. Some playbacks. People watching for about 30 minutes. Better than what I normally do. But yeah, I have her and this guy right here. 6 red, Silver Surfer. Boom. What I need is 200 shards. Oh my, 200 shards. I guess I can go do that. Let me check some RTA while we're getting some feedback here. Here we go. My Infinity Watch versus probably somebody else's Infinity Watch. Maybe one day I'll be big enough and I can make merch. I still want to make those little onesies, you know, that say Tinker Tots. I think that would be amazing. Alright, let's get rid of this bishop. Let's take care of long shot. Gomorrah is a wrecking house. She's crazy. I know everybody that's in here and watching wants to watch me play Marvel Strike Force, so I'll play some Marvel Strike Force. I've not really been doing much with RTA. See if Issa can make the Trinity. Cobra Kai seems like he's mad. Their global is at it tonight. This is the dilemma. Right now we've got people asking questions. Do you run Infinity Watch on defense or on offense? Since there is not a true surefire way to get through Infinity Watch except with Infinity Watch, and the goal of war is to get through your opponent, right? I keep my Infinity Watch on offense. I'm just stating that as a fact, because if you run into Infinity Watch, you can use them to get through them. If you don't run into Infinity Watch, you can use your Infinity Watch to get through H4H. So, you know, and H4H is Heroes for Hire if you don't understand the jargon. So Infinity Watch kills Infinity Watch and they kill Heroes for Hire. So having them on offense means you can at least use them to kill two high-end defensive teams. It was pretty much basically the same thing when you had Black Order first come out. People were putting it on defense, but the only way to get through it was to keep them in offense. So why would you keep them in defensive mode? I mean, whenever we do run into them, and then if you don't run into Black Order because the other opponent has them on offense, then you can use your Black Order against Marauders. It's a good way to keep them as the ability to get through your opponent's teams. So if you're not keeping Infinity Watch and Black Order on offense, you know, it's iffy. Yeah, you do get the benefit. People are like, oh, well, we get to use it more than one time because they stay there and they stop people. But they don't really anymore. Like, Infinity Watch can counter Black Order. Black Order counters Black Order. If you play it right, there are certain builds just using Silver Surfer and Kestrel that will eat through your Black Order. So but from a war perspective, a lot of people are like, oh, I want the defensive wins. I want to build a super strong defense. And that's great, but the goal in the game is to clear your opponent. That's what it's designed for. You can try to keep stuff on defense if you really feel like it. Like, oh, I'm going to make a defense that nobody can get through, but that never happens. I used to think that way. I used to be like, well, I'm going to build my defense up so nobody's going to get through my Black Order. Nobody's going to get through this. My Marauders are going to stop everybody. And then by the time I get my guys built up, guess what? There's all kinds of teams that get through them. So there's not really a point to focusing super hard on defense. Build you up several 500k teams, 550, 600k teams if you want. If you really want to focus on one, or on the ones that are solely for war defense, like Heroes for Hire is a solely war defensive team. Hydra, Mercs, you know, they're all war defense based. You know, even Avengers Wave 1 is more war defense oriented, even though it gets war buffs, just period. I still think it's a better war defensive team. Just, you know, the end goal, if you're in a new alliance, is to clear your opponent.
Long before Shane McAnally was a hitmaker in Nashville, he was a poor kid from Texas with dreams of being a country music star. That is when he got on the TV show Star Search.
My mom had this outfit made for me that was like green suede with like these long fringe pieces on it, and I looked like Glenn Campbell on crack.
I'm Alex Bloomberg. On Without Fail from Gimlet, we talk to all kinds of people about their failures on the path to success. Tap now to listen on Spotify.
Yeah, I need to get some blue ISO 8s. Let's see what we're doing over here in my raids, too, by the way. I haven't really... Oh, I've got some energy. Alright, let's see if we finish this out. We're going to run some of this stuff while we're sitting here chilling. Alright, so if you're new to this game and you've not really focused on symbiotes yet, I'd still recommend symbiotes. They're a good offensive team and more. They're a good raid team. So symbiotes, all it is with symbiotes is spreading tons of bleeds around and just keeping your opponent pretty well off guard. If you know one's going to have a big explosive impact, stun them, lock them up, ability block them. You've got a stun from Symbiote Spider-Man, you've got ability block from Venom, until you can take them out, just based off of waiting. I mean, literally, I can sit here and just wait for Ronan to die, or I could hit him a couple more times. And you can always steal abilities using Scream. I mean, that's great. If somebody has Taunt and you don't want to go through it, just use Scream. Her basic will get rid of it. And if she's a striker, she gets hit twice, so that's even better. You take away two things a turn. Now, I always go after when I see in this area here, and I mean, I'm sure people have ran 7.5 before, but War Machine is probably the biggest AoE damage you're going to have here, other than if you let Crossbones pop. But if your team's at full health, Crossbones still won't kill you, and you'll heal back up from it. But making sure you don't get the AoE from War Machine and Crossbones going off at the same time, that's one of those key things. And the speed up mechanics that come from Black Widow and her stuns, I try to keep them locked down too. Keep her slowed, keep her locked down, and you'll pretty much be able to get through it. It's like War Machine, Black Widow, Crossbones, Iron Man. Right now I'm just going basics so that I can get through the rest of the round and let my guys build up their powers. There's no need to do anything else right now other than just hit with basics. Let them build up their energies, let them get their next effects going. Anybody still on? Still on watching? No? Maybe? Cappy, did you go to bed? Yeah, I do still feel that way. I feel like that everything that's going on, you're forced to choose. You don't really get any other options. You're just forced to choose whether you want to go X Factor into Infinity Watch or whether you want to go and do freaking X-Men. Okay, so they're discussing in here right now. If you have Infinity Watch, if you want to, you put Kestrel in place of Moondragon. From what I was watching, and I've been scouring through some of the other YouTube guys, and I see that what they've been doing is they didn't even bother to really try to get Adam Warlock. They would just put Kestrel in his place. Or even if they did have Adam Warlock, he wasn't so impressive that it did a notch up on him. So they would put Kestrel in his place, and then use Kestrel to pretty much counter instantly either Phyla or Gamora. And if you cancel Gamora, they can't do, or sorry, no, it's Phyla or Nebula. And Phyla is the one that gives them the drain ability, so they can't heal from all their hits. And that's when I was looking at somebody who offered up this suggestion. I can't remember whether it was Valley Flying or OMG. But the primary targets, the thought process behind it, it was like I think 34% of people targeted Phyla-Vell first, and like 22% or something like that used Nebula first. And the reason is Phyla-Vell gives you the heals, right, off of the drain. But if you take out Nebula, they don't get the triple hits. Because she's the raider in the group, and everybody is based off of bouncing around the raid mechanic. So either one of those is a prime target. Normally what I do is look at which one is the weaker of the two. If they're close to each other, like, I mean, if you've got a 90k Nebula and a 120k Phyla, then yeah, of course I'm going to try to take out the Nebula first. But if you've got like a 110k Phyla and a 100k Nebula, I will probably shoot for the Phyla, just to get rid of the heals. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this one tonight. I will probably put up another sketch for it tomorrow, like a little image or something. I'm not going to work on that tonight. I'm just now getting back in. I'm going to be lazy a little bit. I will change the title and all that stuff, but it's been good to get back on here. It's good to see people. It's good to have some progress up in here, to just relax and enjoy the days with the people that, you know, are in my global. I love you guys. I hope y'all keep playing this game. I hope we still keep to advance. I hope we get to do all kinds of other good things. Alright, so for those of you who are here, brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a like if you like, you know, just sitting here bullshitting with me or listening to things that I have to talk about. You know, and if you have questions, ask them. I'm not afraid to step out of my comfort zone and ask. Well, maybe I can't, except Dot Papyrus. But anyway, you know, I'm always more than happy to be on here and talk to people. I enjoy it, and I like playing the game. I enjoy it quite a bit. I think everybody that plays this game enjoys it quite a bit. So, like I said, thanks for watching. I do appreciate everybody that comes here and supports me, talks to me, chats with me. I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. You're like family to me, and I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you have a pleasant afternoon, and you know, I'll see you the next time. Bye.